In 2013, the Sierra Leone government launched the Reduction of Teenage Pregnancy Strategy, which aimed at using a multi-sectoral approach to reduce teenage pregnancy. To complement the efforts of government, Voluntary Service Overseas, through its integrated program, is supporting the promotion of sexual reproductive health.
Sexual and reproductive health is at the core of our mission for the new country strategic plan for Sierra Leone. One of the key challenges was around health, and particularly in the area of sexual and reproductive health. And what was identified as a key challenge there was the high incidences of maternal mortality rates. There was also high incidences of teenage pregnancy, which ultimately contributes to dropout of young girls from school. It also contributes to high incidences of fistula and also contributes to poverty.
To achieve its core objectives, VSO partnered with Haikal and VSO, the southern part of Sierra Leone, to promote sexual reproductive health.
The Haikal organization foundation is on reproductive health messages for in-school and out-of-school communities in both the southern part of Sierra Leone. And initially, our first assignment was to do a CAP survey, which wanted to see the perception of young people and of in and out of school adolescents, of course, pertaining to their sexual reproductive messages that we send to them.
We conducted a baseline, and this baseline was able to establish the genesis of the problem. And we utilized the CAP approach, where we were able to identify what are the knowledge levels, what are the attitudes, and what are the practices that contributes to high maternal mortality and high incidences of teenage pregnancy.
From the evaluation report, we realized that 42% of young people who were interviewed in the survey sample areas were the only people who knew about sexual reproductive health, who've heard about sexual reproductive health through either radio discussions, through reading the newspapers, bulletins, and things like that. What we realized also was that no agency or organization, local and international, has ever targeted those schools in Bo and outside Bo on sexual reproductive health.
With the outcome of the baseline survey, Haikal, with support from VSO, engaged schools and communities to promote sexual reproductive health and rights among young people.
Some of us, we are not having the ability, or we are not having the knowledge as to whether we should listen to our colleagues when they are always pressuring us to do something that is unwanted to our parents.
The community not been in a good condition because the pikin are not they listen to them parents there. Then they on street. Some pikin there where they talk to them, what you they see, they know they see.
The pilot initiative was focusing on awareness creation, skills building, capacity strengthening of Haikal as an institution at the grassroots to be able to roll out programs targeting schools, targeting communities.
We had peer educators that they were training, and during this training, they were training them in the area of sexual reproductive health, messages among young people and also people within the community, specifically around Tikonko and Bo City.
Haikal, they don't teach you about cooking. They teach you about HIV, teenage pregnancy, early marriage with other things there.
We were taught how to take care of ourselves, some of the hygienes, talk of types of development, or during our life skills training, we are taught of early pregnancy, teenage pregnancy, unwanted abortions, peer group pressure, and all the rest.
How has this engagement with schools and the community helped in increasing awareness on sexual reproductive health and rights among young people?
UNICEF don't say at this time, I know for there at this stage, I get belly, they give me 2 months for married. Because maybe don't come to me say if right now I get belly, I saw me at the street. Then if I go 2 months for married, me back at the sofa.
First son, they know they go school safe. But with that now, they advise them and they go school. Then this man business have them, you know they less spanner now.
Whenever they are saying something about HIV, I am the one that said there is no HIV is not existing. We have only bad that in Sierra Leone. So there is no HIV. When they are talking about this condom, I do run away from it. I said it's not necessary for me. But through the training, I came to know that even though I'm not using it, but it's necessary to have ideas on it.
Haikal was able to target to do 40 in-school outreaches, both on peer education and life skills, within the course of the year, 12 months, and they were able to reach 2,500 youths in schools as well as in communities. And then in communities as well, they were able to reach 150 community stakeholders. These community stakeholders range from tribal authorities, the Mami Queens, the town chief, the court people, and all those stakeholders you can think about in communities. They were able to reach them. So 150 of them were reached effectively.
With training and community engagement, Haikal Foundation, with VSO support, has increased gender awareness in schools and in the communities.
This business where they pass on, I've been there, but now small money I've been get. Then when they can then teach you, person at least you forget something where they. You forget something at least where they able for forget small thing for yourself. That's not the business now. So I've been there do this business really, but it be small. But as time they go on now, the business don't begin to grow small.
Through its integrated program, VSO has made change in the agricultural sector in Tikonko Chiefdom in Bo District by strengthening agricultural business centers.
For us as VSO, our country strategy is seeking opportunities that can generate employment for young people. Now, agriculture has been prioritized under the Agenda for Prosperity as one of the areas that the government is going to invest heavily. So the fact that there has been prior investment in supporting agricultural business center, the fact that there's a conducive policy environment from the part of the government, it attracted VSO to come on board.
But what did it look like to be a farmer in Tikonko?
Okay, tell me now before pen, yeah, I got you again. VSO in Tiawakum, yeah, money. I'm gonna tell where get my balale, me valley, me go mine down long, that kind of thing.
Moi ya pa yigi before pen timogama. Kaya pa yigi na salo legi de mage ye mo na fa wakaka because mo ye ko mo ye le api.
To achieve its desired objectives, VSO had a lot of work to do.
The project was designed for agriculture, supporting and strengthening the capacity of agricultural business centers. This cluster of farmers who come together with the purpose of operating as a business enterprise, from subsistence farming to business farming.
Well, Tiamoga na sani kobe pete yigi na moye pie. Moye ko si apen maye TV develop in a way in fact I be to hang beaver.
Why did we come on board? To provide capacity building, which was lacking, and especially in how to build the organizational capacity of the agricultural business centers. You know, to increase productivity, you know, to improve their storage, you know, facilities, and also to improve their marketing strategies.
Muyeko samai tuena samai mahi tuwatima wati wo mati hi wo mapi mai hu bia wati wo ma hu bia muyeko ina mu hu bia fuena sa ta tuena sa very bo mapi puma o mu ti gbena muyeko hi so muyala apele hafazali.
This intervention has not only strengthened the capacity of farmers, it has stepped up yields.
VSO tunga mugala workshop lisa akaji salenga. We balamu vu kwa ke balamu ya hema geology ngi ku api o uta nuvu. So tiabe boti piga na balale binga na watima.
Muko ga na ke bawo mudama. Ke muyele amone gba makesi na namu ta namu profit ma. Because muko ga si amaye na ye pa yigiwe na hiwe ma gomo beta higa ma jo. Mo tange hiro ye tangeji mu hiana Be Carlo na mweke mukpati angari. Ta na already. Then ABC uboma mumako mu magia. More customers ya majo mana giava.
4 other ABCs have seed banks in cowpeas. So they have the seeds with them preserved, and anytime they want to plant, they just go and request and plant the seeds. We have made it in such a way that it is a seed bank. You go and loan the seed. You loan it, you pay back with some small interest so that the next season more people can access the seeds.
Although VSO through Haikal and its volunteers have increased knowledge among young people and community, the strengthening of agricultural business centers through VSO's integrated program reverberates the success of the project.
We want to implement integrated programs, not just health, not just livelihood, but we want to integrate health programs into livelihoods and also livelihood programs into health. And as a case example is what Haikal is doing. You know, as they rehabilitate girls from the streets and girls at risk of violence, okay, they are also providing them with skills and alternative means of livelihood. So we want to expand in that area going forward. The other area is working very closely with the government to create a conducive policy and legislative environment so that farmers can get better prices, so that farmers can be able to get better access, so that we can create more opportunities for foreign investors to come and invest in Sierra Leone.